The Launch Club can confirm that a group of African carers are facing deportation in Scotland. These are highly experienced carers who came to the United Kingdom to work. These carers, their visa has been revoked as we speak today. Good afternoon. This is where you hear the latest update about the daily lived experience of immigrants in the diaspora. We share stories not to scare anyone, but to inform and educate our audience. Knowledge, they say, is power. If you know anyone that lives in Scotland, there appear to be some troubles up there in Scotland with our carers who are facing deportation. One Nigerian woman who was caught in this deportation, the woman said, "I am still in shock." Let's dive into this story. How did we get to where we are today? Staff at Burlington Court Care Home in Crane Hill, Scotland. These are the carers that are affected. These carers, to no fault of their own, they find themselves in what has been described as red tape crisis in the United Kingdom. Certificate of sponsorship for these experienced carers who have been working in Scotland for many years were revoked when their employment was transferred to a new company following administration of previous one. So these carers were working for a new company. A new company bought their new company. The company in question is Burlington Court Care Home in Scotland. When another company bought this company, they did not transfer the certificate of sponsorship of these carers. The Home Office wrote these carers who work for this company and told them that their COS has been revoked. They were shocked when these carers were not even aware. This is why on this platform, we always advise that before you travel abroad, always do your due diligence. Staff members have been given up till October to leave the country if this issue is not resolved. Some people have described this as ludicrous. The fact that these workers, through no fault of their own, they are now facing deportation from the United Kingdom. As I said before, these carers, they are highly experienced carers in Scotland. They were working for this company. What they didn't know is that the company has changed hands. Representatives from the care sectors in Scotland are still alarmed. The fact that these carers' COS were revoked and the Home Office did not even inform them. The GMB union, which is supporting these people, have said that the Home Office needs to urgently pause and reconsider until the administrative confusion has been resolved. Let me know what your views are in the comment section. One Nigerian lady who was returning back from Nigeria, the lady went to Nigeria to visit her family. She did not even know that her visa sponsorship has been revoked. This poor woman was arrested at Gatwick Airport when she tendered her passport. The immigration officer who dealt with her case told her that she doesn't have the right to be in the UK. The woman was shocked. She asked the immigration officer, "You have the wrong person." The immigration officer said, "No, I have the right person. Your visa sponsorship has been revoked." Do you know anyone that works in Burlington Court Care Home in Scotland? Because they have all been affected. When the woman was detained, the woman said she was shocked. When she was briefly detained at Gatwick Airport, the immigration officer told her that your paper has expired. And this woman has been working in the UK. She did not even know that her visa has been revoked. This is why we always say that when you are traveling, it's always good for you to do your due diligence, to go on the Home Office e-visa to check, to make sure that your paper is still valid. Because imagine this woman, if she was told in Nigeria that her visa has been cancelled. Imagine this, what she will be going through. She is even lucky that she was detained in Gatwick. This woman, she hasn't done anything. She was working for the company. In fact, she was due to start work the next day. She was detained before. After some time, they now allowed the woman. The woman now explained to them, look, I am not aware of what you're telling me because I am due to start a shift. The woman said she doesn't want her name to be disclosed because she's still worried that she doesn't know her fate in the UK. Kirsty Minomo, the GMD union, that's the union leader in Scotland, who is campaigning for these people. She said, and I quote, social care, protecting some of the most vulnerable Scottish people, is built on the commitment and skills of workers from abroad. These workers deserve our respect and gratitude, not to be treated with such casual cruelty as if their lives meant nothing. Last month, the Home Office informed all these carers in Scotland that they have 20 days to leave the country if their document is not renewed. Now, the woman who has been ordered by the woman that was ordered to be deported on Monday has worked in Scotland for 7 years. This woman has worked serving the vulnerable people in Scotland for 7 years, and she was told that she will be up for deportation. The worker who requested for anonymity said she cannot believe. She said, and I quote, I was shocked and I could not believe what was happening as I am scheduled to work on Monday and the residents need me. This all seemed to be very heavy-handed for what is a paperwork problem. I have been extremely worried and I just pray that this can be resolved so that I can go back to work. The question I'm asking is, do you know anyone who works for this company in Scotland who may have been affected? It is possible that the person may not even know. Care facilities have been severely impacted by staff shortage in years, with overseas carers providing essential service to maintaining operation. The spokesman for Enhance, that's the company that's taken over this new company, said care providers that acquired Burlington Court, said that's the new company that acquired Burlington Court. The company's name is called Enhance. The company said since the date, Enhance had made aware of engagement from the Home Office to a number of staff at Burlington Court. Enhance is working with the Home Office to make sure that we can resolve this issue. Meanwhile, whilst all this thing is going on between the ping pong between Enhance and Burlington Court Care Home in Scotland, there are human beings involved whose future hangs in the balance. Can you imagine how the Nigerian lady felt when she was just coming back from Nigeria, where she went on a break? She tendered her passport only for her to be told that her passport and the visa has been revoked, and she wasn't even informed. The visa was revoked 6 weeks before this woman, 3 weeks before this woman traveled. The woman did not even receive any letter from the Home Office. Only God knows how this woman is feeling. Now, do you think that the carers who have come to work in Scotland deserve to be treated like this? These carers, they haven't done anything. The only problem is that their company has been bought over by a new company, and the new company that bought the company refused to transfer this carer COS to the Home Office. And therefore, because of that now, these innocent carers, they have up till October next month to get this issue resolved, or else they will be deported. And some of them, according to the report, have been deported. Have been detained. The question I am asking, do you know anyone that works for Burlington Court in Clay Hill in Scotland? Do you know anyone who may have been affected? Let me know what your views are in the comment section. Do you think that these carers, they have been treated fairly? People that work with the most vulnerable people in our society, look at the way they have been treated. Let me know. If you know anyone that works in the care sector, just tell them before they travel, anyone that is still under immigration control, before you travel out of the UK on holiday, please go on the Home Office website, check to make sure that your document is still valid, so that the issue can be, if you have any issue, you have time to resolve it. If you travel outside the UK and you're coming back to the United Kingdom, you tender your passport and they realize that there is a problem with your document, it is very, very hard to resolve when you are outside the UK. On this platform, we always advise our people, go on the Home Office website. Everyone that has got British passport should have an e-visa account where you will be able to check to make sure that everything is up to date in your record. It's absolutely crucial that you make sure that you continue to check this account. Like I said before, this woman that was detained at Gatwick Airport, the woman said she was shocked because she only tendered her passport only for her to realize that her visa was canceled 3 weeks before that time, and she wasn't even notified that the visa has been canceled. If you know anyone that works around Scotland, anyone that works in care, kindly ensure that they see this video. Knowledge, they say, is power. Before you travel out of the UK, please kindly log onto your account, an e-visa account, check to make sure everything is still up to date so that you're not get stuck abroad. And when you're stuck abroad, it is very, very hard for you to try and fight your case when you're outside. It is easier when you're in the UK. Things can be easily rectified than for you to travel abroad and you now find yourself in this quagmire. Don't forget to share this video if you know anyone that works in the care sector in Scotland or anywhere in the UK, for them to see. Knowledge, they say, is power. Give it a like if you see any value.